We're back with Peglin. We're going to do another attempt at a Cruciball 2 Act 4 win. So we're with the OG Peglin character today. Let's do an extra crit. Whether I upload or not, I recently did a bomb type run, which I kind of knew wasn't gonna probably pan out well. I took enhanced gunpowder and it ended up the way I expected, where I got rid of too many pegs on the final board to like be able to do enough damage to the final boss. So I think we will, you know, we're making picks now with Act 4 in mind. Although, yeah, I do see I have 2 refreshes here. I might have to go back and check the tape, because I took Defresh Potion, which I know gets rid of one of your refreshes, but a lot of times I counted, I only had one on the board still, and I'm kind of confused because I had Fresh Bandana, which should have added an extra refresh on the board. I should probably start trying to pick off some of this gold on this side. It's a little early. Susceptible on final boss in Act 4, I think, is really good. Maybe not susceptible. I'm sorry. The exploitable debuff. We would need a lot more. You know, Roundrel can apply it fairly easily, but I don't know, maybe we take a Poltergeist, and this just is like what helps get us through the run, and then maybe we can get rid of it later or something. I don't know, I was going towards the shop, but I'm probably not going to have enough money down there, so we can always reroute. Last guy. Let's say there's a lot of gold left on the board here, unfortunately, but I've been taking Snowball for Act 4. It's a self-scaler, which is nice. I did a similar thing in my last run where I took one really early, going like, maybe I'll even find more later and they'll just scale each other. And then I only had one the whole run. We ended up getting a mirror orb really late. And so occasionally we would have 2 on shots, you know, on reloads, but I guess I'll take it again. I don't think Snowball was my issue with that run. I think it was just like I said, getting rid of all of the pegs on the board with creating bombs and exploding bombs and things like that. Good, just enough damage. So probably won't hit enough with Snowball to make it a rolling thing, so I bounced like almost directly straight up and down. That's fine. Let's just get another shot to get a little more gold. So what do we got? 57 gold. A little bit more now. I might go to the shop. See if there's a really good run to finding relic here. Pocket sand's nice. Refresher course is nice. All right. Ambidictionary. I know it's really good. I'm probably gonna have, you know, so few orbs by the end of this run that probably won't need that extra one discard. Hopefully, there is an extra snowball, but man, these are both good. This is good because we can apply blind to the final boss, and hopefully eventually it starts missing us, and you know, it just kind of saves us on health. Or this will help with scaling. Let's try pocket sand. I feel like I always suffer from, you know, too many options with Peglin. You know, it's like when you're playing Roundrel or Bullet and you go, okay, I'm probably gonna do like one of these like 2 or 3 builds, but with Peglin, it's like you could do anything, but most likely you're probably not gonna see all the pieces for that build. But having some issues getting to these bombs. That was weird, I got like stuck. Okay. Alright, missed that chest. I mean, guess maybe we'll aim for these chests, this elite, and this shop. Again, we're not going to hit enough to make a snowball a rolling shot here. I should start aiming at the bats though. See, and we could try to also defend ourselves a little bit with Protect Orb. I guess maybe we don't need it with Pocket Sand, and if we're really trying to get down to just a few orbs, it's probably not very high on the list. If we had a full Balatro build going, then Protect Orb maybe makes sense. Let's see what this guy does. Enough to kill the front guy. I think I never get good shots kind of into these like wells. I should probably try to figure it out instead of keep doing the same old shots that never seem to work. Could take a restore. Let's take the restore so we can start gaining some max HP. We will rush that, which means we probably will have to skip the shop, but still trying to debate how important max HP is for the final boss. Refresh perspective is okay. Good shot. Yeah, I just didn't want to kill everything too quick, so I wanted to make sure I got the restore buff. That was why I did that, of course. See, we did pass on refresh or not refresh perspective on the book that gives you a Musarkle or Spiness. Let's think a ball lightning could have been okay. We had a consistent way to scale. We'll keep some money. Yeah, just dumb. No, I missed the shop and I missed the elite too. All right, duplicating. I guess we'll try to go on the snowball option. Too bad we didn't have it upgraded already. It's more money we'll have to spend to upgrade 2 of them. Now they give us the the ability to upgrade them. Yeah, we just can't go all in on snowball just yet because then we have no flying protection. Which we shouldn't need flying, you know, a way to deal damage to flying enemies in Act 4, but until then, we will need something. I do know they said that they kind of keep memory, you know, with how many you've hit. I'm not 100% sure how that works, especially when you have 2 of them that are different levels like mine are. Or if it's specific to the single one that, you know, keeps the scaling to itself and it doesn't, you know, run between different snowballs, which would make sense, I guess. It's fine. Let's get some gold. Yeah, so the boss will blind himself pretty quickly. Just slapping us with the little vines. But... Okay, let's make sure that the vine slaps counted. And they do, so. He'll blind himself pretty quickly, so. Make sure we have access to the refresh next turn. Gardening time. Oh, I was to say, I thought we had a couple that were coming for this refresh. Would have been nice. Over towards the crits and just dances all around all of them. He's got 75 blind on self already, so. I think we do a little damage just destroying the vines even, so yeah. Alright, guess we're going in on snowballs. safety pegulations. We already kind of have piercing from that, from the snowballs. We could try defresh potion again since we have an extra refresh at these lower crucible levels. It's not status symbol. Well, and the ultimate greed I don't think gives us any value. We'll try defresh potion again. Summon the pain bow. I didn't like the blinded by the fight last time I took it. I think it's the pain bow. So whether you know or not, this is the pain bow here. He will appear in all of our fights, and he starts out with a certain amount of health, and every time you damage him, he will he will keep that kind of damage into the next fight. So and if you make it all the way to the boss, I think you have actually I only went up against him once. We killed him, I think, prior to the boss, but I think you would just have to deal with him before you can kind of handle the boss, which could be an issue. Best snowball stage, not a ton of pegs here, but Doctor Orb's interesting. I don't think we want Doctor Orb. It would be a way for us to keep healing, but in the final boss fight, we'll do a lot of healing for them too. Oh wait, I was thinking spin Doctor Orb instead. No, we will take this for our own. Yeah, we're going to get the power ones. Yeah, I was thinking that was spin Doctor Orb, and the one that flips all of your upgraded pegs, which we have because of refresh perspective. All right, got a lot of fights this way. Guess we'd like to see fights for the pain bow. More chances you get to kill it before the boss. Kind of knew it was going to happen. I was hoping it was going to come down and get stuck in here first. Did we get piercing here? I think we did. Good. It gets us a restore shot too. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but I'll take the max HP. I don't think there was any. Jesus. Okay. I don't think there was any early shops here. So should probably look again. These are level 3, right? Yes, they are. Okay. We definitely want to get this caught in the middle here. No, not big enough. Okay, I just saw it size up. I think we probably have piercing now. We got 2-3 versus a 2-3. I gotta make sure I hit that crit. Okay, I've got him down a couple thousand health. Trigger crit every 6 pegs hit. Like I'm thinking like a Crucibal's Fleece would be nice for final boss. It's a way to put a bunch of extra crits on the board. Guess we'll grab it. Though with the pain bow, I kind of never want to fire the ductor while it's still on the board. You know, try to use those occasions we have to do damage to it. So. It's not bad. See if we can get stuck in here. Oh, it snuck out real quick. Well, there goes all of our piercing, so we're probably not going to see this guy again. Get to get some shots on him yet. Oh, 1 HP. I guess if we hit a bomb, it's all... It's okay. Alright. We can at least fire Doctor Orb this time. I, for the life of me, can't get any good shots in right now. Guys, so there's got to be some shops here. We'll save up our money. I'm not too worried about this act. We still have a shot at him. This board always feels underwhelming when you're not using the like electropegnet or something like that. They just do that. They just go and they sit. Oh man. A lot of guys hitting me. So I'm sure I'm not going to get any. This sucks. Yeah, this is another stage I think that could still use some kind of assistance. Maybe even just like a couple. Like, they got the 2 bumpers down here. Maybe there needs to be, like, a couple more bumpers somewhere else. I want to fire the Doctor Orb next, so make sure we don't kill this chandelier with this shot. Then kill this guy. Not the best heal, but it'll have to do. I don't have anything that kind of works with refresh circle yet. I should be a little more careful about my navigation, but have a feeling we're gonna want to spend our money. Let's take Froggo Amulet. Oh well, honestly, we got a lot of orbs. We're not gonna be adding many more. All right, we'll take this. Almost. I'm feeling this is gonna be a longer fight. It's thundering outside over here. We're doing a good job of raising our max HP. That's one thing that's going alright with this run so far. Alright, I get a good look at what the Painbow's health was before it left here. This guy's pretty blind, so it's gonna start missing us. I think I still have a Dock Orb in here, so we're going to attempt to get to it, but... Let's see. Alright, we can get to it by just firing this thing away. Fantastic. Not doing a ton of damage yet, so am I worried a little bit? Not a ton though. No, it's one at a time. Okay, this is interesting here. Effective criticism. So this gives us a payoff for putting a bunch of crits on the board, which could be exploitable. I think exploitable is like the one thing that would really help the most during the final boss, maybe other than some blind. We do also have this. We are applying blind. When applying tangle to an enemy, apply darkness. When applying darkness to a non-tangled enemy. So really, thinking for Act 4, that's not going to matter. So let's do this. Effective criticism. Go to the left so we get an extra chest. See, -1/+1 for every crit. I mean, I assume we're going to do a lot of crit stuff, so. Ooh, I probably should have considered my navigation there. Okay, we still do have a shop. I say no big orbs, but we do have the snowballs which will grow. I'm gonna take big fish. Okay, we are getting close to the end, and Painbow still has a good bit of health, so we do have a sneaking right up the middle here. Right, we might be able to wipe him out here. Maybe not with this exact shot, but before he leaves. Oh yeah, we're gonna kill him. I'm not gonna get to fire restore. A lot of gold for navigating, though. Nice. Another almost 40 gold. So I do need to kind of hit crits now. I kind of made my life a little bit harder, but I guess I do it to myself by putting extra crits on the board, so. Too bad I wasn't aiming at these guys. I know I hit the front one, but still. These guys aren't too bad. As long as I can hit a crit, you know, with Deep Fresh Potion, we do all right. We'll kill him. Let's see. Spinner's Payment could do a lot of damage, but like not Act 4 enough damage. Stupid Orb shoots a laser that activates every 5 picks. Hit attacks, pierces all enemies. We don't have a way to scale this a bunch. Yeah, that's our problem. We haven't found a good scaling option. Because like this could possibly be a way to maybe shoot the seals, I'm going to call them, in the final boss, but let's see what good stuff's in the shop. Not this shop's kind of stinks. All right, this is definitely a removal. Wall bounce could contribute damage, sure. Yeah, this is kind of garbage. Not a great start. We'll save that for later. We got a fire over here just to try to get a refresh. I guess the good thing I didn't think about is all the crits were giving extra debuffs, but I think we just fire and get the kill here. No need to fire the Docked Orb. Alright, there's Matryoshka. Let's take that. Keep saying multi-ball should be part of the plan for Act 4. Alright, Constricting Chains. They got Glorious Suffering. See, this is slow, but see. Yeah, wait, this is the one we want, if anything, Endless Devouring. Wait, or no. Yeah, this is the one. Attacks lose base damage, but you're upgrading pegs. I have too many orbs to get rid of to use Sealed Conviction. We do want multi-ball though. I just don't think Constricting Chains is the multi-ball we're looking for. All right, we're gonna give it a try. Let's see, fight a mini boss for the next act. And the next act purchase will cost some HP instead of gold. We'll do relic rotation. I think I saw a shop kind of early. All right, no defresh potion, no constricting chains. So. Maybe I should be putting all of the debuffs on this guy. I don't really need a heal, so... I thought that was another snowball. Okay, I'm probably gonna want to get rid of Dagorb. It's kind of, it's probably okay, but I guess we could pour a little money into it later if we need to hold on to it. Constricting chains again, twice in a row. And big fish, it's fine. Skip by Doctor. 126 max HP. All right, there's double. I think we should take that. We're probably going to have to do the remove 3 orbs option in Act 4. So we are going to try to go to the shop here. Do we want to go to a couple of fights to get gold for the shop? We could come to a couple events, which could be fights, or also could be something like pebble removals or elite fights. And we do have enough for 2 relics. Let's see what's at the events. We did take this, so we get a little bit of extra gold anyways. All right, here's a pebble removal. Now constricting chains is working. Forgot we had constricting chains. Ring of Reuse. If we can get, I mean, we will get, I guess, our number of orbs down. We have 2 that are single shots. We're definitely gonna we can get rid of 1, 2, 3. So that would leave us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Honestly, Poltergeist can go. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain till we can get, you know, things down, but I think Ring of Reuse is probably what we want. Okay. So we do have, now we have money for 3. Or 2 in a removal. I feel like super boots, I think that saves us from the fires in Act 4 boss, which would be nice. We're not really dealing in spin faction, so let's take super boots. We could take well done steak, because we do, as I said, we do have some healing, but it's not like, yeah, I think we want this. And let's do a pebble removal. There's one more shop over here, which I mean, we could go to. I think we have a little bit more money we need for upgrading double. I like the new animations on the events. So we will check behind the waterfall. There's nothing but a fight. Ooh. 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 Ugh. Alright, at least we have vault bounces contribute the damage, but constricting chains is brutal. Ah, we can finally tap it. I say Matryoshka, you should be able to hit it, right? It's funny, even had Big Fish turned off, which I guess Matryoshka would have. Alright. Summoning Circle, always a good pick. Trying to think, do we have any reason to take Extraordinary? I don't think so. I was disappointed by this the other day. It seems like the plus X plus Y does not count must circle and spin S unless I am missing, like, I'm going to look that up still, but I guess we do have short stack. Well, wow, I want to make, I want to make this work again. But I guess if we hit the crit, then we do 1 damage instead of, or whatever it gets modified to. Summoning Circle, yeah, okay, we can't even afford both of them. And Summoning Circle's the for sure take. Whenever a crit, the base, like a normal crit, is hit a to convert 2 pegs to temporary crits. This will add 1 pretty much every shot, I believe. This seems like a way to add a lot more, so. Alright, if we can get a couple of chests here, we could go this way to the shop. I don't think we really need the shop. We're probably, like I said, we're probably just going to use the event in Act 4 to get rid of a couple of extra things. We don't have a lot of refresh synergies, but we will take Cookie. We'll take Apple. Give me the elite. Alright, turned off Apple. Turned off the ambiguous amulet. Alright, we get to get double max HP buffed from this. Since we have Ring of Reuse, which is nice. Alright, I am going to speed up getting to, like, the pebbles, or the snowballs, because we're going to want that piercing. It's just a lot of enemies on these stages. We're staying away from bombs. as I probably said earlier, my previous run was ruined by me getting rid of most of the pegs in the final boss with bombs, so. Which I kind of knew was going to happen, but I feel like I still wanted to kind of test it as an option. Ring of Reuse is turned off, I see. I would like to get to Dockburg here. Right, we should be able to get to Dockburg here. I guess we still had a double. We want to upgrade eventually, but we do have super boots. We have a multi-ball option with Matryoshka. I mean, Matryoshka can go so crazy that, like, it could do, with the intangible gone, it could just one-shot, essentially. Yeah, I mean, look at this. We're e to the 6 numbers, you know. Doesn't matter whenever your board's filled with a bunch of, we don't have any piercing, but, I mean, that's the possibility that exists for the final boss. We should probably try to get, well, just fire one of these, skip Snowball, fire Docked Orb. Oh, we won't be able to skip Snowball. Alright, we're probably killing everything here, but... Oh, great, one enemy left. I guess I forgot we have constricting chains, so we are automatically doing just a ton of multi-balls, so maybe not a ton, but enough multi-ball to make the weighted chip worthwhile. Pincher maneuver is a way to possibly get around intangible a little bit. I think I want extra refreshes on the board, though. Especially with constricting chains firing away for us. Might not be able to aim at a single refresh on the board. I guess I don't need to get to Docked Orb right now, but would be nice to get to Restore, but I do not see that happening. I don't honestly think I need to heal going into this final boss. I'm trying to save up my money. Ooh, what's going on there? Should be a good shot. Another double and we'll one-shot him. Almost. Alright, it's gonna be close. Oh, he's dead already. Alright, mine's complete. Good. I'm not sure, I feel like we have the ability to win this, but I feel like things need to line up like in a very specific way. All right, no need to upgrade those. Oh, there's Matryoshka even. Okay, we're gonna have crazy multi-ball. I guess before I pick it, make sure. Yeah, I think we just take the crazy multi-ball. We do have the super boots, which I believe protects us from the max HP draining fires. Let's see, we're at 145 max HP, so I guess we'll find that out. I didn't pay attention if any of them went down the fire on the first shot, so I'm trying to watch a little. Okay, we did get one go down there, and it didn't count. 2, great. All right, after seeing how we're shooting on this board, I'm feeling a little more confident about the final boss, but we do have a lot of orbs to get rid of. I would say there's... Yeah, I would have to really find something special at this point to make me want to grab it. I guess theoretically we can get rid of one more at the shop too, so we can get rid of up to 4. Alright, choose up to 3 orbs. So it's this for sure. This for sure. Could be okay on the next boss. I don't think I care. We want this, we want this. Like, you know, to double the negative status effects, just to get a bunch of multi-balls. Like I said, these 2 will disappear. This guy puts... I mean, maybe we get rid of one of these at the shop. Okay, it is get rid of Poltergeist. But it might be like get rid of Doctorb or Restorb. Just so it's like one less thing we have to fire through. Attacks apply darkness to enemies. I will take that. Because we're probably... I guess we might lose some max HP. Or some HP in the fight. So maybe it's get rid of Restorb, keep Doctorb. Fire that off in an emergency. It is 2 shots though. Or can be 2 shots. First time each battle you evade an attack, gain 100 Illusion. Alright, we went Strange Brew for sure. This doesn't mean anything. I had this last time. I don't believe this is a flying boss. So, chain reaction's fine. Thank you for your service, Restorb. More multi-ball. I really don't want to take extra orbs on though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 7, but this one goes away. So we'll be cycling through 6. Everything's upgraded right, so I guess, yeah, I guess no reason not to waste a little bit of money, right? Oops. Tried to move aim over this way, but... Yeah, we just need to get rid of the intangible against the boss and we'll be fine. Kind of stinks those lined up the way they did. I was wondering why Dr. Orb had Persist 3. It's because Ring of Reuse added another one, because it normally has at level 3 Persist 2. We can heal up. Not that we need much HP, but I mean, no reason not to heal up, right? For every 2 health loss, add 1 gold to the board. We'll take pumpkin pie. That actually comes in real handy because that fills in the half half damage slot, so kind of negates a couple of those. Try to get rid of all of them on the left-hand side first. Yeah, this guy's gonna survive. I don't hate a little early scaling on snowballs either. Let's hit the refresh. So the more crits we have now, the more statuses we're going to put onto him for the next stage of this fight. I did pretty good. We got 1 of these intangibles left, so... We're gonna go after black holes first, and then we've got Matryoshka set up here. It's really a shame we have this summoning circle into Dr. Orb so early. We got the black holes. Yeah, I say if you go after intangible right now, that would be great. Yeah, they did. Okay. I have a feeling that Matryoshka ends this fight. I mean, Snowball almost did right there. Wow, okay. GG's? Alright. Oh, that's so... Multi-ball's so strong. Yeah, multi-ball is, like, #1 thing you look for there in Final Boss, between destroying those, like, I'm gonna call them the seals, don't know what they are called yet, and just ton of damage. I mean, the weighted chip near the end was nice. I guess we're gonna have to watch this every time we beat it now. But yeah, let's check out how the run ended. So yeah, we didn't even get down to Summoning Circle. It was followed by Dr. Orb, which wasn't, you know, a great way. I was really hoping it would have been Summoning Circle, Matryoshka. That would have been like chef's kiss. But a couple things that seemed pretty important for this run. I mean, the adding a bunch of debuffs to the enemy. I guess I don't even know where the Exploitable ended up, because that could have helped a lot, because I know the snowball seemed like it did pretty good damage, and whether a couple more snowballs fell into a ×2 hole, or if we just kind of got a lot more from damage from the Exploitable. It's probably maybe even a combination of both, but yeah, my two main things heading into the end boss are like multi-ball and like debuffs. Those are like, I think that's probably in my head the reason why the Roundrel's probably the debuffs are so strong. And I'm Roundrel should have access to multi-ball, maybe not Matryoshka, but other forms of multi-ball. But All right. Well, that's another win with Peglin. I'm actually curious, like, are they going to show, like, similar to stamps on Balatro Jokers, you know, which you know, you get the number, but is there something to show that you won on, you know, Act 4 also? You know, I'll have to take a look through later and see if there's anything that kind of gives an extra indication that you won with Snowball on, you know, Cruciball 2 and won with, you know, against the Act 4 boss. So that'll be something that's something neat. But yeah, thanks for hanging around to the end. Feel free to come over, catch me on Twitch, where we're mainly playing a lot of Slay the Spire 2 at the moment. But there is a chance that we sneak some Peglin in from time to time, some Monster Train, or anything else. So you guys take care. I'll catch you in the next one.